Hello and welcome to Wedding Tip Wednesday. I wanted to help you understand how to develop your wedding day timeline. If you haven't planned an event before, this can be quite a time-consuming process if you don't know what you need to include. So I wanted to quickly run through some ideas of things to include, whether they're relevant or not. Things that you want to develop or work with a lot of your vendors is how long is your photographer and videographer staying? How many hours in the package have you booked? Work backwards from that, because you want to have, if you do obviously have a dance floor and you want some dance floor shots, then they obviously need to be there just a little bit past your potentially cutting the cake, your first dance, and then once you've opened up the dance floor. Work backwards from there on your key things. So working backwards is, if you're doing a first dance, are you doing a cake cutting? Speeches, how many people are doing speeches? How long are you allocating for them to do that? Are you splitting them up? Maybe doing some when you first come in for your entrance into the reception, then some after or before mains. You can split them up, you can do it however you choose, but that's something that you need to develop in that timeline when you are arriving at the reception. And a lot of the time you may not, when you arrive, go straight in to your reception. You may need some time to compose, go to the bathroom, freshen up, make a costume change if that's what you're wanting to do. They are things to consider for that timeline. What time is food getting served? How long do you need to allow for the meal to be consumed? How long do you need to allow for that meal to be cleared? So again, talk to your caterers, have that conversation. If you've got a day of coordinator, they will help you develop these, or if they're wedding planners, they will help you develop some of these timelines. Hair and makeup. How many people are getting their hair and makeup? How long do they need? Have they got long, really long hair, really thick hair? They all impact how long your makeup artist and hairstylists need per person. So that may mean you might be starting your morning at the crack of dawn, because they need so much time to be able to get everyone looking their absolute best for the day. How long does your ceremony go for? Talk to your celebrant. Are you having a short and sweet illegals only or a custom ceremony? Are you doing photos after the ceremony? How long do you need to allow for that? How long do you plan to go and get photos of yourselves or your wedding party while guests are off either enjoying cocktail hour? How long do you need to get to your ceremony? Make sure you factor in enough time for that. Is there a different location for your ceremony to your reception? So again, factor in time for that. Or also, when you are going to get photos, are you going around the same location where you're having the wedding? Or are you going to another location? Again, think about how long you need to get around, because that all is something to build that timeline. Are you wanting sunset shots? What time is sunset? That is something to factor in and build into your timeline if that is something that you specifically want to get photos for. They are all just things to think about. If you need help, lean on your vendors, but they aren't necessarily the ones that develop those timelines for you. So just start working backwards and make sure you have enough time, buffer time. But most importantly, at some point in the evening, just the two of you, have a moment away from everybody else, just to relish the moment that you are now married and you can spend some quality time together. Okay, hope you all have a great day. Thanks, bye.